Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Aussie Farming in the Philippines. Right, so Big Red and MacGyver day again today. You bloody beauty, mate. Right, so the belts are all on. I'll put the other engine securing nuts on, bolts and nuts on today. Had to get some more locking nuts, so they're all done. Everything is secure, the wheel's all done. I've taken it for a test drive, and I'll tell you, with that not rubbing, it's just like having power steering. It's just like fucking amazing, you know? You know what I mean, love? You know what I mean? Right, so what's next? Well, next is, I'm going to take this off, take these blades off so I can give them a sharpen, and take this over and get it all pressure cleaned down, throw a little bit of grease down inside, and I can bolt this one on, level it up, and hopefully we've fixed all our problems. Because the thing is, of course, not being level, you leave lines and streaks in your lawn, which is a bit of a bastard. Right, shirt cam on. Right, oh, look at this bastard, would you? Hey? Fuck me, it weighs a ton. Look at that, eh? Who's your daddy now, bitch? Who's your daddy now? Come on, come on. Oh. Look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Right, I'll take these in, give them a good sharpen up. Throw them in the vise, good sharpen up. Yeah, they'll be nice. This will get pressure cleaned down, throw a little bit of grease inside here, and we'll be right. So let's move on to day 2 of fixing this bitch up. Seriously, I do this blindfolded now. Seriously, the first time I did it, I'm looking on diagrams because one part of the belt goes dead straight to the from the flywheel at the motor. It goes dead straight to the flywheel on the cog that drives the transmission belt drive, and the next one comes up and zigzags through. That's where your tensioner is. And I tell you, it took me fucking half a day. I'm looking at all videos on the internet, I'm looking at everything I can, I'm looking at drawings, I'm looking at every fucking thing. I tell you, now, no problem, eyes closed, done, piece of piss. Bloody beautiful, mate. I tell you, mate, they're looking bloody good, mate. I tell you, I'm very happy with that, mate. Nice and clean, blood. Except for all the mess I've got to make clean up here. Right, so this is all done. Clean. Amazing how it gets up. They actually have a connection where you can spray, where is it? Here. You plug the hose onto it, and it actually sprays water out through here. And if you drop the deck down to the bottom, it's supposed to close it down, run the blades through, and that's supposed to distribute the water around, and it comes out the side. But it's not very effective. It was a good idea, I suppose. You know, someone had a brain fart and said, let's do that. But no, well, not to worry. Okay, let's sharpen up these blades. Righto. So all sharpened up and happy, happy, happy. Where's my airline? Here. Oh, let's do it, baby. Click. Alright, so these are all sharpened nicely. So they all can go on sexy Lexi. Look at that. So hopefully we'll be able to get some decent grass cutting done. Inshallah. Switch. Lovely. Nope. Look at my dick. What are you doing? Oh, lucky we got another one. Another one here. Maybe if we put it this way, it'll go better. Hey, maybe if it goes this way, it'll go a bit better. That'd be better. You can get mulching ones of these as well. You can get. That fucking simple. That simple, guys. Simple as. Alright, pack this away and I'm going to get this put onto the tractor. Alright, so putting the deck on, quite easy. Slide the bitch underneath, have all the arms tied off out the way. Put the engager, which is this thing here, you got to do it in this order. The engager, which engages your blades, is down in here. So you got to do that when it's back here, then you push it back underneath. So do the engager, then push it forward and put your belt on the pulley on the front. Once the belt's on, then you can put in your side arms, which is like so. So this will lock into here, then this one will come in and a split pin will go down onto here. Then we do the opposite side, exactly the same. Then the front is just a hook on that we pull up. Then we can level it from the other side, it has an up down on the other side. This stays permanently in one position and the other side will either go up or down. And on the front, that's the same, it can either raise it up or raise it back down again. So I need it blindfolded now. I know this back to front. Okay, so sometimes this is really easy to go in. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass. Like last time trying to get that adjuster here in, this is your cable engager. That was a bitch, a total bitch. Then I had to get Chick to come out and help me balance this so I could get this through. But today, they just lined up, click, went straight in. Bizarre, isn't it? So this is your adjuster here, is this one here. This adjusts, this lifts this end up or lifts this end down, where the other one is set. So you just loosen off this nut here, then use the big one, that's got teeth on it that run up the side. You see on the side here, there's teeth on there. And what that does is, that grips into the tooth like a saw blade, and it actually lifts it up or it lifts it down onto there. Right, let's go and do the front. Okay, so this one's in now. I said some days you have trouble as hell, other days it just slips in, you know. So this is just so what there's many videos out about how to adjust the levelness on this. Now I've seen these fucking wankers, I'll tell you now, I've seen some of them with little rulers and they get up underneath and they put it between the bottom of the concrete and the blade, the bottom of the blade, and I'll measure that and I'll say, oh, it's 2 and 3/4 inches or 2 5/8 inches, and I'll go around to the other side and I'll stick it underneath and I'll check that. Some do it with a piece of wood, a little bit of wood I'll stick underneath and I'll mark it with a pencil, then I'll take that around the other side and I'll compare it. You know, like really, there's so many videos out there, like who really gives a fuck? You know, like seriously guys, you know, life is too short to be worrying about a ruler and measuring the blades. Now your deck is flat, okay, we know that, and the blades that are attached to that, they're all attached the same length, all right? So the easiest thing to do, what I do, all right? Hello, Wilfredo. Hello. So the easiest thing I do is I just come back. Can't see it at the moment because the bloody, this is in the way. Dickhead. Come on there, big bitch. Right. So what I do is I just come back, leave it on the concrete. I just get back here and have a look. And I can say, oh, that side's down more than this side here. So I need to lower that side down. That's how simple it is. Because the blades are on the same distance onto the housing, onto the bottom deck. It's exactly the same. You know, if you want to get technical, you can get a ruler. Let me just go in here a sec. If you want to get technical, you can just, you know, measure it from the bottom of your deck, because you know, what do? I've got rid of you because you've got no eggs. Yes, you. Just got rid of her, she's back again. So I said, when people go inside and they measure it up, I was like, oh, fuck me, come on, life's too short for that. But if you want, you know, like I just eyeball it, I just go back a few metres and have a look. But if you want, you can remember, this is going to be even. So this is about 3/4 of an inch from the bottom on that side. And this side here, well, look at that, that's way over. Okay, so what I've got to do is I've got to drop this down. That's how easy it is. Now, the same is on the front. If you look at the front, if you measure the back and it's say 1.5 inches, it's 1.5 inches, but the front's only an inch, then all you do then is adjust this thing here. Right? So if you screw the nut in, it will lift it up. If you loosen it off, it will drop it down. It's that simple. Like some of the videos I've seen on people doing this shit, mate. There's more to life than doing things like that, you know. My God. That reminds me, but you know, it's some nationalities are like that. They're so engrossed on putting everything down, you know, like I remember my dad said to me, he said, son, he said, everything's by numbers. All right, he says, you got to do it right. Okay, and I'll tell you what this one is now. Right, like I said, some people go into it too deep, you know. It's like my dad, when he taught me to, he said, son, he said, you're coming of age now, he says, I got to teach you something. I went, oh yeah. I thought this will be exciting, you know. He said, I'm going to teach you how to piss properly now that you're wearing jeans. He said, now you got rid of those school shorts. He said, you're wearing jeans, I've got to show you how to piss properly. And I'm like, oh, okay. He goes, right, number one, undo your fly. Zip. He said, number two, take out your penis. He said, number three, he said, you're not circumcised, he said, so number three is pull back the foreskin. He said, right, number four, urinate. He said, be like a horse and smile while you're doing it. He said, right, number four's over. He said, number five, pull back the foreskin, push it back, close it up. Number six, put the dick back. Number seven, do up your zipper. He said, there it is, 7 steps on how to have a leak, son, when you're wearing jeans, all right? And I'm like, okay, Dad. My dad's very fucking smart, you know. So anyway, Dad comes round the corner the next day, and there's me standing there, 3 5 3 5 3 5 3 5 3 5 3 5 3 5 3 5. How many got that joke? Right, bastards. Back to here again. All right. So what I do is I loosen this off so it's just dropped down to the floor. So I just give it a light little tighten up just to hold it. Now using these, all right, or anything similar, you can actually just get this and twist it clockwise. Now if you twist it clockwise, you get under here. If you give it a twist clockwise, you'll see it will, there we go, we've just lifted it. Okay, so I want it to be about there. So what I'll do is I'll lock this in now. Right. And the thing is to make sure, if you loosen it off too much, your teeth will come out from these. That's a problem, guys. I've learnt a lot doing this bitch over the years, I tell you. I've learnt a lot on her. Right. There you go. To make sure he's tight, and then you got the same height. Same height on this side, same height on that side, and the same at the front. Okay, that's how easy it is, guys. So hopefully now, after everything we've done, MacGyver can go home and William can get on the tractor and give it a test. Let's do it. Right, let's test it. Power steering now, no problems on it. I like this thing, guys. I like it. Look at that, works lovely. Now when I used to cut the grass when I first got it, I could put this on level 3, and that's what this is now. But now, because it's everything, all the joints are getting loose, it's just like me, you know. So now it's up onto number 4, so it's not as high as what it used to be. But you know, what setting doesn't mean much anyway. But that's cut quite nicely without any issues. Right, disengage. Start. Power on. Well, I'm happy with that. I am very happy with that. So tomorrow morning, I'll get some gasoline today, and tomorrow morning I'll be able to give this a mow at 6 o'clock before breakfast. So I like to do my killing before noon. But look at that, guys, it's cut well. It's cut very well. No lines, no nothing. It worked. Nice sharp blades. I'm happy with that. She's back onto the GGO again. Yes. Tomorrow morning I'll cut all this down. Tomorrow morning. But look at that. No lines, no nothing. It's bloody good. You look over this side, see what it was before, look. Hey? Look at that. See it all the way up through here. Now, perfect. Well, there you go. So, MacGyver has got it done. Thank you, MacGyver. The thing, remember, guys, when you're a hobby farmer, you got to do all the work yourself, guys. You know, so you got to be a jack of all trades, master of none. You know, so mechanics is one thing that you don't want to give your mechanical jobs to other people here in the Philippines. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right. But this is quite good. I'm pleased. It's all working. Everything is GGO. So I'm going to pick up all the tools. It's coffee time. So thanks for watching us this morning. And Big Red is now going again. And tomorrow, I'll get stuck into that before Bob gets here. Hey, Bob. See you tomorrow morning, mate. See you guys.